Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Love Verzuz Logic. I'm your host with the most, Drew, aka Drewski, aka Dr. Drew Mar, aka Drew Wick. I'm here with my co-host. State your name, sir.
Low key, same name as last week. Welcome to another episode of Love Verzuz Logic. Episode. Wait, get your minute
No,
off.
go ahead. Get your
minute
shit
off.
No, get your shit on. Go ahead.
Play as fuck up. Episode 61. Welcome, new listeners. Everything's a G-O-K-E. Sometimes it's not. They're reading to anything. Returning listeners, thank you, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's start to chat up. You get what I'm saying? Let's indulge in some conversations. I know Matt should be saying y'all don't agree with, so let me know that. Let him know that. I mean, don't hide behind the computer.
Damn,
Speak
this
up.
episode 61?
Yeah, 61.
That's crazy.
Where you been at?
I don't know. Apparently not here.
Where you been at?
I thought we were still in the 50s.
Nah, 59 was last week.
What?
So technically, we're supposed to be like 62.
That's wild.
Yeah. We're going upper.
Dang.
So now we're giving y'all one episode every month.
That's wild.
Yeah, 60. Congrats. Clap it up. Clap it up for you, man.
I mean, the dedication.
I want to say thank you for showing up.
I try.
Thank you.
The dedication. I think out of 61 weeks, we only missed one.
Yeah, that's technicality, so I don't even count.
Yeah.
So you feel me?
So, wow.
But yeah, clap up to you. We just did what, 52? Made the year.
Word, yeah.
So that shit was right around the corner anyway. Even though that shit did come like pow. But time is speeding up anyway though.
Look, we finishing out the year strong because next year we got some big shit coming. So we working on shit right now. But damn, 61. Wow. Crazy.
Not that crazy. What we do is we show up every week.
That's it. Consistency.
So when we get to what number though, like, we talk about that off camera.
We do that.
We talk about
consistency. Consistency is key
for any relationship. That's not what we call it.
You know what I'm saying?
Me? I'm doing good. Nothing too much going on. Regular.
Nothing too much going on. I was about to ask you how you doing.
Nah, I figured you was. So I figured I beat you to the punch, wake you up a little bit,
Just
put you on your toes.
Just wait. Word, because I was a little out of it
Put
last week. I'm a little tired this week too. I ain't gonna
I understand. That's okay.
Been ripping and running.
Hey, yo, we all get tired, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
For sure.
But you know the thing is, that's why it's two of us.
Jordan had to pass the ball sometimes.
So you Jordan? I'm all for that. But you can be Jordan. You can be Jordan. I'm cool. I'm Phil.
And nobody's gonna be like, "Who the fuck was supposed to be Steve Kerr?"
No, I'm Phil. You can be Jordan.
You feel?
I'm the mascot. I don't give a fuck. As long as I'm on the court. You feel me? Don't matter. Bring home the rings, Joe. Bring home the rings.
Before we get into this week's topic,
I'm killing that lighter.
You all right?
Yeah, I said I'm killing that lighter.
Oh. Yeah, I just gotta say, I just want to say, like, this really don't have it really don't have anything to do with this week's topic, but you know how motherfuckers be like, oh, you should, watch what you say and how you say it. I have to say this because I recently said, that I do believe that sometimes I say things and they come off maybe a bit aggressive or whatever. Sometimes people feel attacked when I say things. But I want to say this. And sometimes it doesn't matter what you say or how you say it, but it matters the person that you're talking to, because some people will always find a way to be the fucking victim in a situation. And if you're dealing with people like that, do yourself a favor and don't deal with them, because they're not trying to help themselves and you can't fucking help them until they do that. Clearly shit is going on in my life. But
that's a fact though. That's not just your life. You get what I'm saying?
I just can't stand that, because I can't stand somebody who has to be the victim. It's like, yo, I sit up there, I try to have a conversation with you, and it's, yo, I have to find a way to, because I'm trying to better myself. In bettering myself, I'm trying to speak to you a different way. And at every turn, no matter what effort I put forth, you find a way to try to make me resort back to old ways, because it's
convenient,
right?
If for them, if of course, if I feel like you're always doing something, quote unquote, it's convenient. So that means that person could slow up on their maturity because they'd be sitting there the whole time
Right.
putting the blame on you.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. That should be going on all the time.
All the time. Like I said, that don't really have anything to do with this week's episode. I just wanted to get that out there because this shit is therapeutic for me. I ain't even gonna lie. It should be therapeutic.
Gotta get it out somehow.
Yeah, for sure. So what I want to talk about is something that I saw because these goofies be pandering to the women. And there's nothing wrong with, catering to women sometimes, but pandering to them, saying stupid shit just to get their
attention. Because if you want to say something else, and I think you do, I don't even think they're getting that. Whatever other words you was about to say, are they really getting it?
I doubt it. I think these motherfuckers is goofies. But I heard
you just want to be seen.
Right. Someone say that men are taught how to get women, but they're not taught how to keep them. And me personally, I think that's just the goofiest statement ever.
Okay.
I the moment I heard it, I cringed because I was like, "What? It sounds fucking stupid." For so many ways, like I didn't even have to think about it before
shit started generating in your head.
Yeah, it's like there was no time between me hearing it and me thinking how stupid
and you had
that
a
was.
Thought.
Yes,
1000%. How do you keep a woman? Are you saying that all women are the same?
I'm not saying all women are the same.
I'm not.
Oh, right.
I'm just pondering shit in my head. Like, who has the blueprint? Okay, so somebody's telling me how to keep a woman.
Right.
Do they have a woman?
Listen, probably not.
Is a woman happy?
Who can teach
this woman happy? This is all I'm saying. So who the fuck gonna teach me how to do it? You hear what I'm saying? You teach you. Your woman gonna teach you.
First, getting into that, because there may be some people that may think it's true, right? Because I even saw people agreeing with it, right? Because that's what people do, right? Like you always got somebody that agree with it, somebody that disagrees with it, and then somebody that's in the middle. You think that it's true that men aren't taught how to keep a woman?
I mean, as far as how, in comparison to how to get them, no.
In comparison,
I feel like it's a big dip. It's
so
a
you
big
think
difference.
It's more emphasis put on how
to get them,
but not how to keep them.
How you keep them, yeah. But nobody can tell me how to keep my woman. What you gonna tell them is all the fairy tale stuff. You got to do this, you got to do that. You gotta care for them. You gotta be honest. You gotta do for them. You gotta protect them. That's all generic shit. But what about the inside and outs of the particular woman that you're dealing with? Can you teach me that?
But that's the thing, right? So even with the generic shit, if you're taught the generic shit, like that's the blueprint, right? Because the intricacies depend on your mate.
Okay, I feel like I don't think you got to be taught that though.
You don't have to be taught what?
Nah, because you treat everybody with respect. It's all under the same umbrella of treating people, period, for the blueprint of it. All of that shit that we just saying for how to treat a woman, why can't that go for humanity? Respect that person. Don't be a liar out here. Don't be a thief. Don't be dishonest.
Mm-hmm.
All of that shit go across the board between friendships and relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So taught? No, like I know this. You get what I'm saying? But
the moment I heard it, the first thing I thought about was excuse.
Excuse for who?
You just gave motherfuckers an excuse.
Oh yeah, right? I wasn't taught.
Yeah, it's like, see, baby, that's why I don't know how to treat you because I wasn't taught how.
Music Soul Child said, "Teach me how to love."
He said, "Teach me how to love."
Teach
not how to keep you.
Got a point there. Hey, yo, maybe I just wanted to say it.
I'm just saying, but teach me how to love and teach me how to keep you. I mean,
that's along the same lines, though.
But what did he say?
I understand what you're saying.
But what did he say in the song, though? Like,
I take that.
Like, I was taught the true definition of a man was to never cry, work till you tired, got to provide.
You gonna get striked.
Always be the rock for my fam, protect them by all means, and give them the things that they need.
BB.
Our relationship is suffering.
Come on.
Why you fuck me up like that? but for real, right? Because even in that song.
Okay, get off the song. Let's get back to your point.
No, I want to stay on the song.
All right, cool.
But no, even in that song, he's telling you, he's like, all right, like, yeah, he learned some things. But maybe he didn't know how to show emotion.
But who taught him? He learned, everything that you learn isn't
But
taught.
He said he was taught.
That's why I said let's go off the song, but you want to stay stuck on the song and shit. What I'm saying is just because you learn something, that means it's taught to you.
doesn't mean a person taught you.
That doesn't mean a person taught
I mean, because first of all,
because everything's like learned behavior.
We're gonna learn most of the shit in our lives from life, right? Life is a learning process. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, but if a motherfucker sit up here and say, okay, well, I wasn't taught how to keep you, I think it's bullshit because you weren't taught how to get this specific woman. Like you were taught how to get women, right?
Who, me?
In general, just anybody, right? Because that's what you had. Because even you said, okay, like you thought it was true because you're in comparison to keeping a woman. Yeah, we're taught how to get women, right? How were you taught how to get women?
I'm about to say that to a certain extent too. I wasn't really taught.
It just came natural.
Nah, it's like you're a little kid. Mm-hmm. You got your older cousins and your brothers and shit. You in settings, your uncles and shit. They talking, they giving you like, yo, say this, do that, and the third. But just like playful shit. I've heard like how to approach a woman, blah, blah, blah. But that shit went in one end and out the other. Mm-hmm. Only thing that stuck with me was basically how to treat them. When we go back to the beginning of basically how you said how the topic of this fucking podcast. Mm-hmm. But you taught those genres and then you learn the other subgenres on yourself.
So
to put it in a sense.
Would you say that okay, so in being taught how to get a woman, right? Like you're taught to what? Like treat women with respect, right? Like approach them the proper way, right?
Yeah, but I didn't get the whole. But this is how you do it. It's
but like, basically taught how to be a gentleman, right? Because motherfuckers gonna tell you how to being a gentleman is what's gonna get you the woman, right?
The fundamentals,
right? The fundamentals.
And I'm talking like a standard, and I understand that we're talking from the standpoint of it not being standard.
Yeah. So the fundamentals always going to get you the furthest, always, right? Because you can always rest on your fundamentals.
No, but okay,
you can in anything.
No, you can say that, but fundamentals don't always get you furthest. I don't want to argue with you because if I got the bag right now, I go buy it. And where are you at? Still at home, still tweeting her. So I don't want to argue.
So anyway, as far as like I said, I think it's false that men are not taught how to keep a woman, right?
So did someone teach you how to keep a woman?
I didn't have to be taught that.
So if we talking from our experiences and
you I didn't have to be taught that.
So what I say?
What did you say?
It's like you get the genre, then everything else like you figure out. It's like it's life. It's how to treat people 101. And then everything else goes into the person that you're dealing with.
Yes.
There's no fucking blueprint on how to fucking to keep a woman. There's no blueprint on how to keep her.
Like I said, the moment I heard it, it's like, oh, you just gave motherfuckers an excuse. Like that's all it sounds like to me is an excuse. Yeah. It's an excuse. It's bullshit. You get
so
what I'm
you
saying?
Agree that they don't teach it?
No.
So you think it's taught?
Yes. I do think that it's taught to some degree, but it can't be taught for every specific woman because everybody is different.
So you saying it from the point that I'm saying it from. I feel like it's the umbrella, and then everything else is depending on it. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we agree because everything we're saying is.
I mean, because
I sound like I'm agreeing with you.
Because here's the thing, right? Like you get advice from people throughout your entire life. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh man, because motherfuckers gonna tell you. This is my thing, right? So motherfuckers always tell you number one, yo, it's cheaper to keep her, right? Motherfuckers tell you what? Happy wife, happy life. So motherfuckers already telling you to keep her happy. Right? So now motherfuckers can't tell you specifically how to keep your woman happy because they don't know her. But for somebody that knows her, right? So let's say you talk to her moms, and her mom tell you, well, might tell you some shit that you didn't know about her. Right? Because if you have a conversation with somebody...
That sounds like a miserable man. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut you off. That sounds like the niggas that's not happy. Because I never heard that from a happy man.
What?
Happy wife, happy life, keep her happy, blah, blah, blah. Niggas always say that shit as a way to say, oh, if I keep her happy, then we good. No, you're fucking you're miserable.
I mean, but that's not what we're talking about.
That's what you just... Never mind, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, I'm like, yeah, but you've heard that. Like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, motherfuckers
the only reason I'm saying that is, so now you got to base off what your information you getting from. Who you getting it from? So who's going to teach me? I don't believe... You're not happy.
But you don't know that.
Saying? No, let's just put myself in a situation and my uncle come tell me it's cheaper to keep a blah, 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 and then give me other advice on the women. Bitch, you're miserable. Who's going to teach... So you going to tell me how to keep my woman? And be what, miserable? Teach me how to be happy.
But that's not what the topic is. The topic isn't being happy, it's keeping a woman.
I was just relating that to that.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's it.
But why
I want to... What we doing? We buying. Why I wanna?
Listen, but that's not what it is.
What? Get your shit.
Keep
Have
these
your shit.
a lot of motherfuckers miserable because they don't know how to be happy. Right? We'll get to that another time.
But they know how to keep her.
Yeah,
Or are they being kept?
But we're gonna get to that. Is who being kept? Is the man being kept?
Yeah, or is he being kept?
He not being kept because he could. But that's another thing. That's a whole nother topipic. It's a
go ahead,
whole
man.
nother topic.
know.
That's a whole nother topic.
I'm
You know
pushing
what
over
I'm
there
saying?
too.
Push it
You
over
keep
there.
pushing it to me. Go ahead.
So, you really need to be taught how to keep your woman? Can somebody actually teach you that?
You asking me?
Yes.
I've been saying no all night.
All right.
Hell
So,
no.
Once again, this is another reason as to why I think it's bullshit. Why I think that you guys got to stop pandering to these women and try to get their attention because you don't know any other way. Like that shit just sounds stupid. Oh, I don't know how.
Oh, a man said this?
Yes.
He said he wasn't taught how to love, so he can't love a woman.
No, he came out and flat out said, he said, men are not taught. Motherfuckers want men are not taught how to keep women.
He had a headset with that little microphone.
Goofies. Men are not taught how to keep women. What? That's the fuck we are. And you know who teaches me how to keep my woman?
Your woman.
Exactly.
I said that in the woman teaches you how to keep her.
Exactly.
So ain't no nigga. This is all maybe in circles. So ain't no nigga from the outside going to tell me how to keep my woman. You give me the umbrella, and then I got it from there, brother.
Right.
I got it from here.
Right. Because I'm like, yo, a motherfucker can tell you like, yo, make sure that this is right, this is right, this is right. And I'm like, because at the end of the day,
why you know so much about my woman? You know how to keep her happy?
Listen, man, we ain't gonna get into that.
All right.
But no, for real though, at the end of the day, right?
You're going to tell me.
There's an outline. And then that outline has to be filled in with the details of your specific person that you're dealing with.
I like that.
Right? So, and that goes with anything, right? Like I can have 3 children. Right? Like all my 3 children are not the same. They all have their own individual personalities. So therefore I have a style of parenting, but I do have to tailor it to these children to get the most out of them. So you
need to tailor your shit to get the most out of these women?
Absolutely.
So what you want from them?
That's not what we're talking about.
We ain't talking about shit today.
You're not gonna get me off my square today.
We're not talking about shit today.
You're not gonna get me off my square today. That's not what we're talking about.
I'll chill over here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to get the best out of them, whatever that is for
right,
each one. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? So, because I do believe that there's some people that don't know shit that they like until you introduce it to them. Right? So it's like
that's life and people.
Exactly. So if I have these experiences, right, I could share my experiences with this person. Now, if she never experienced it, I'm like, so now, damn, cool. I introduced her to this. You dig what I'm saying? So that right there, being able to show her things that she hasn't seen, that's a way for me to keep her, right? And then I incorporate those things that she likes as well. So when these motherfuckers say this silly shit that they say, I'm just like, yo, it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. And I'm like, the women, they might agree, right? They might agree in the beginning, because that's what happens most time, right? Like women agree with shit, and then they flip and they be like, you know, like, no, fuck out of here, that's stupid. Because that's what they do, because they change their minds a lot. I mean, and it's their prerogative.
We allowed to change our minds.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we grow. We grow.
Some shit don't change though.
Right? We grow. So even in saying that we grow, right? The things that kept them at one time might not keep them past this point. Because now it's like, okay, well, yeah, like that kept me for the first 5 years. Now switch it up and do something different. Because now you got to incorporate all this, and now you got to add some shit on top of it to show growth. Right or wrong?
1000%.
Because I'm be honest with you, I'm like,
that's how you progress in a relationship.
That's how you progress in life.
You can't. All right, so what we talking about?
Yeah.
All right, so you can't just do that. You can't just stay stagnant.
You can't.
The way I met you shouldn't be the way you are years from down the line. There's nothing different about you.
Once again, why the statement is bullshit? Because you're constantly changing. Somebody got to teach you how to change, motherfucker. That's what somebody got to teach you how to do, change. Somebody got to teach you how to grow. You that goddamn stupid. Somebody got to teach you how to do that. What? It sounds foolish. Somebody got to teach me how to not be stuck being the fucking 16-year-old boy that I was when I met you. Somebody got to teach me how to not be the 20-year-old boy that I met you. Here it is. I met you at 20. Now we 30 and we still in the same fucking spot that we was in before. Of course she ain't going to want to be there no more. Like, why did you expect her to? Like, it's nothing wrong with growth. There's nothing wrong with growth. Like, I don't believe that, okay, well, this was cool up until, I would never tell a child, oh, well, damn, this was cool up until this point. What changed now? Because the simple answer is, I changed. And you can say nothing to refute that. If a motherfucker say straight up, I changed, this no longer serves me. What you gonna say? You gonna be mad? You gonna be mad because they feel like they want to better themselves? Sounds insane. It's utterly insane.
And they do not to leave you?
I mean, if you're not changing, do you think there's something wrong with that?
How it went down? I need to know. So you just said, like, yo, why did you stop doing this? Well, I don't like. Yeah, let's just say, why did you stop doing this? And they say, because I've changed.
I give you a real life scenario. There's a couple. This is real shit. There's a couple, married couple. Woman decides, hey, I want to get in shape. I want to start eating better. I want to start doing different things. Guy is complacent. He is comfortable in what they've been doing. It's like, yeah, but date night always been Tuesday night, and we've always gone to this restaurant every Tuesday. She says, well, I want to go to a different restaurant this Tuesday, but this is what we've been doing. Well, I want to try something different. I want to work out. I don't want to eat this unhealthy shit anymore. I want to go on vacations to places that we haven't gone before. And this motherfucker is like, but why? Why? Couple's ready to get divorced. Right? Was she not trying to teach him how to keep her? She's telling you everything that she needs you to do to stay with her. Now, it's up to you to prioritize those things or not. Because if you say, well, I don't want to do those things, and it's a chance that you leave, oh, well. I want somebody who's going to accept me for who I am because I don't want to change.
Why can't that be a thing?
Why can't what be a thing?
You give those are the two scenarios you saying?
Yeah.
For sure. Because if you telling me, nah, we do this every Tuesday, we'll do that shit on Wednesday, and that's going to break y'all up, why we got to change everything that you want to change? Why do you just want to change shit all of a sudden? All of those things are going to go through the person's mind. And that conversation is not going to go so easy as you might make it seem.
Is that not easy to see, though?
It was what not easy to see?
Why somebody would want to change those things? It's like, okay, well, if somebody says, well, I no longer want to eat this food. I want to eat healthier. Right? Because health is wealth. Right? Number one. So
who?
It should be to everybody. Health is.
It ain't, though.
Well, health is wealth.
So if you want to eat healthy and the nigga saying I don't want to eat healthy, that could be a problem. That's all I'm saying. Why do he gotta start eating healthy?
If you want to
why do I gotta change it? You get what I'm saying? Because you want to eat healthy. What do we say to that?
Okay, so but you hear how that sounds? Like, I don't want to eat healthy.
I hear how it sounds.
I want to continue to eat bad.
I hear how it sounds because I'm an individual and I can feel how I feel. I don't want to eat that shit.
That's cool.
I like what I'm eating. Why is he the one looked at more down upon than the woman for trying to change it just because she's trying to do better?
What did you just say?
For what you perceive to be better. Let me say it that way. It's not better for me though.
Is it not better for you, or it's not what you want to do?
It's not better for me.
It's not better, or it's not what you want to do. Because there's a difference.
I understand. Because you're saying, let's say nutritionally, lifespan, and all that other extra shit. That is the better thing to do. It's not better for me. I don't want to eat that way. I still want to eat this way, shorty. Okay, so Tuesday we're going to go get the pizza and the buffalo wings.
So if it's been proven that, hey, if we change our diet, we could prolong our life together for some years, and you say, well, for what? It's like we all got to die of something.
Who proved it?
Scientifically.
How was it proved?
We don't need to get into how it was proven.
That's all I'm asking
but
you.
If it was a study done.
This is what I'm asking you because these are the things that person would say. That don't want to eat
these
that
are the things
shit.
that you would say.
No, I'm not talking. Take me out of it. These are the things that a person would say.
And if I can say, okay, well, this
show me the proof. Show me
if
the
I
proof
can
that and make me believe.
But number one, that's just common sense. That don't really need that specific thing doesn't need to.
I'm not just stuck on that one specific thing. I'm just stuck on in the whole totality of what you're saying. If a person come to you and say, I want to do this, and that's perceived to be better for her.
Okay, well,
and you looking at the nigga like he can't say, nah, I ain't trying to do that. I'm not feeling that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not looking, but I'm saying that's fine that you choose to say, okay, well, I don't want to do that, right? Okay, well, I don't want to change. Okay, well, then you don't want to be with me because I want to change.
So if I don't do what you want to do, that means I don't want to be with you? Because I don't want to go fucking eat lettuce, that means I don't want to be with you. I don't want to go eat fucking tofu, that means I don't want to be with you. You coming to me with some shit and I'm like, nah, I'm not really feeling that shit. So it ain't no middle ground? We just skipped that part. We just went straight to
But that's we're not talking about them actually fixing a relationship. What we're talking about is her saying, okay, well, these are the things that I'm trying to get into. Okay. I'm like, so now if you're holding me back,
how am I holding you back? Go ahead. We just ain't got to go there Tuesday. How about that?
Okay, so now
why are you trying to change me?
So now here's what happens, right? Because this is
what happens in a relationship.
Because now she grew, right? So now she found somebody. So now
she found somebody. There it go. She found somebody.
Now wait.
It always come out.
Stop.
That's why I asked you why you want to do this. Stop. It all come full circle.
Stop, because
the nigga Ty got you in here ordering the shit for the meals for the lunch.
No,
we don't eat that.
That's not where I was going.
I don't care where you was going. I'm making it seem that way.
So don't. So now, with her changing her lifestyle, right? So she's like, okay, well, now she's getting up. She's going to this yoga class. Guess what? Tom is in her yoga class. After yoga,
Todd, not Tom.
Whatever you want to say, Todd, say Todd, motherfucker. So now Todd and her going to grab Greek yogurt after the fucking yoga class, right? Now her and Todd are going on healthy dates, right? Because she can't do that with you. Somebody that she wants to do it with, but she can no longer do that with you.
Why she dating? Why she with me?
Shut up.
No, ain't no fucking shut up. I'm tired of you.
Because you not trying to let her change.
So you let her, so she can cheat? The fuck you mean?
That's what the fuck is going to happen.
That's crazy.
That's not what's going to happen. If you're not happy, you just said,
you don't cheat. You don't cheat. You communicate.
You just said,
you don't cheat. You communicate.
You just said,
you don't
cheat.
If
she did communicate that, and you said, well, why I got to change?
You don't cheat. You communicate.
You just said, well, why I got to change?
Then leave.
And that's what the fuck she's doing.
She's stepping out, not leaving.
Listen, so
what are you talking about?
Because we adults,
Big Papa, nigga.
We adults. We know that's what happens. We know that's what happens. Okay, so you sitting up here, I'm trying to do this. You don't want to do it with me. I go do it by myself. I see somebody else. They're doing it with me. I'm like, so now I see, okay, you know what? I'm not happy here. I feel like I can be happy here because you opened the fucking door.
So you can go be happy there. Just leave me though.
And that's what happened.
No, she is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. She going on yoga. She's making this fucking transition.
No.
Hold on. Let you talk. You just want to come back.
No, that's what you doing.
She's making the transition on leaving the nigga. No, just leave a nigga. You sound fucking stupid.
All right,
so you cool with your shorty making the transition on leaving you by dating another nigga?
So you just quit your job before you find a new one, or you start looking for a new one before you quit?
Don't make no fucking sense.
So you leave your job.
So what happened to
do you leave your job when you got bills? Do you leave your job when you got bills before you find a new one? Or do you just up and quit like, fuck it, God gonna take care of me?
Can I talk now?
Talk.
I up and quit because God gonna take care of me. Now say I'm lying. Now you ain't fucking coughing. Now say I'm lying.
You lying.
I would say God strike you, but that's gonna fuck everything up in here because he'll do it. If you ain't happy, leave.
Listen, I'm all for that.
You can't ask me that. I quit.
I'm all for that. I'm all
But you
for it.
just said that it's okay for her to go have yoga with Todd, though.
I never said it was okay, but I'm telling you what happens because that's life. And if you're gonna act like it, that's not what happens. Like it's
I ain't saying it don't happen. I'm just asking you, why is it okay for her to do it?
I never said it was okay, but I'm telling you what's what happens, and I'm telling you that you opened the door for that shit by not being open to change.
I didn't open the door for nothing, bitch. You opened the door.
No,
I didn't open the door for nothing.
If I came to you, if your shorty come to you and says, "Hey, I want to try I want to try these new things out, and I want you to try them with me," and you just say, "No, I don't want to do those things." What the fuck you think is going to happen? Okay, she's going to do them by herself?
Is it my turn to talk?
Talk.
Leave and then go find somebody to do it with.
That's what I'm going to find somebody to do it on your fucking time.
Why?
Because I can. Because I can. Because I came to you and I said, because I came to you.
This is crazy. Stop tapping it. The time is good.
Because I came to you. No,
I'm going to do whatever it's going to do.
Because I came to you and I said, yo, I want to do this with you. And you said no. So now guess what, motherfucker? Time's up, and I'm gonna do it with somebody else. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make sure that this is exactly the person that I want to do it with, besides your bum ass. It's
yes,
your fault.
Yes, that occurs, but I didn't open the door for that.
You did. You did, and you can't deny that.
Nah, motherfuckers gotta take accountability. You did it because
that's the problem. You're not taking accountability.
That's the problem. You keep talking.
You're not taking accountability.
Anything I say, you want.
You're not taking accountability.
You like a little crab.
If you say, okay, well, I don't want to change.
Who said that?
You just said that. As the guy, you said, okay, well, nah, I don't want to. I want to still eat the bullshit on Tuesday. I want to go get the pizza and the buffalo wings. I don't want to eat no motherfucking salad.
Honey mustard.
I don't want to eat no salad.
I want to eat salad on Tuesday.
I want to eat the buffalo wings and the pizza. That's what I want to do. I don't want to work out. I want to sit on the couch and be fat. So while you sit up there, you getting your body all right. You getting more eyes on you. Your six pack popping. The titties is popping. You out there in the gym getting all glistening, and the personal trainer looking at you. You know what I'm saying?
Panda.
I'm saying, like, she's sitting up there. She's sitting up there, and now she got to buy a whole new wardrobe because now guess what? She a little curvy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pandering to nobody. I'm talking to the pandering. People. I'm not pandering. I'm just telling you right now that motherfuckers got to step up because right now you sound like the sucker motherfucker that was sitting up there talking about, oh, men not taught how to keep women. She coming to you telling you her desires and her needs and you not meeting them. So yeah, she gonna step up because you acting like a beta bitch. That's what's going on. What we talking about? Because that's what's happening. She came to you and she told you what she needed, and you as a man couldn't meet those needs because you want to sit up here and be a fucking slob and you don't want to change. You think you okay. But guess what? That shit was okay for her in the beginning and now it's not. Is she not wrong for that? And no man is wrong for that. If guess what? If he with a woman and he say, look, I'm trying to do this, and she want to keep him in the same spot. That's why Ghost left his baby moms and his wife for Angela. Because she wanted to hold him back.
Who wrote that script? Who you think? You know.
I don't know who wrote that.
Was it a woman?
I don't know.
Panda.
I don't know who wrote it. So if it was a woman, she wrong?
Why do you keep jumping in and out of shit like, oh, I got one. Let me go back with this.
I'm asking you a question.
Sometimes shit you don't got to say.
I'm asking you a question. You jumped in there, but who you think you wrote that?
You brought up power.
But I brought it from a man's perspective. I brought it up from a man's perspective where he was trying to get out the game. Tasha didn't want him to get out the game. Angela sitting up there feeding into his plan. Like, yo, you could do anything you want to do. You could do anything you want to do, Jamie. You could do anything you want to do, Jamie. And Jamie like, damn, y'all want that old thing back. Because now, let's be real. Do you believe that if Tasha would have supported him?
I didn't see power. They never
saw power.
They never saw power.
They saw power. Do you believe that if Tasha would have supported him, that Angela would have had a shot? No, that door would have been closed because I'm like, what I need that for when I got it right here? They always go looking for something that they don't have right here.
So they went to go look for it. They opened the door and then they entered the door.
No, you opened the door by not being supportive. That's what happened. You opened the door by not being supportive.
Anything she tell you to do, you say yes, ma'am.
No, it's not true.
That is true.
It's
you told
not.
Me.
It's not.
That's how you sound. That's how you sound. It's like, yes, baby. You wear a collar.
Wow.
This is all been on air before. So we ain't gonna do that.
You know how I'm coming. Pardon me. You know how I'm coming.
She allowed
Don't
you
even
to?
play with me.
She allowed you to?
You know how I'm coming.
She allowed you
Big
to?
dog, alpha shit. You know how I'm coming. You know where I'm at with it. You can't test my pedigree. You know that.
Who, me?
Why you playing? Like, yo, you want to be disrespectful so bad you can't disrespect the God.
No. Let's get one thing clear. I'm not here to be disrespectful. I'm only here to ask the questions.
Ask the questions and I answer them.
I did. I said, like,
you know what it is. You know what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like there's a lot of beat down on the men this episode. Now you feeling it.
Listen. I just gave you another scenario.
You crying?
Right? Stop. I don't believe that you need to be taught outside of your relationship how to keep your mate. Whether it's whatever your preference is. You don't need to be taught that outside of your relationship. Because a motherfucker's going to tell you what it is that they need for y'all to continue.
Yes. To
Just
get
like
back.
your body tells you what it needs to survive.
I said, let's get back on a serious note. You stop yelling at me. Yeah. Tell me about my body. Remember that? Pretty Ricky?
Here you go.
Earning up.
So,
for sure, your partner will tell you how to keep them,
right?
And they, in the sense, and at the same time, that's also them telling you how you can lose them. So that's how I always see it. I don't see it as me keeping you because, let's say the bravado. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? You feel me? You feeling me on this at least?
Listen.
It's like, I got you. You ain't going nowhere. Like, you feel me, right? No?
Listen, always.
Okay, cool. But you could lose it to something, to those exact same things.
I'm going to tell you like this. I ain't never lost a woman that I was trying to hold on to. That's a fact.
Say something.
That's a fact.
Oh, okay. So if you lost it, I mean she left you?
If she lost it, that mean I wasn't trying to hold on to her. Listen, my son said the other day, and I thought that shit was so cold. He said, shut up. He said,
so cold.
He said, damn. Oh,
ramen noodles for breakfast.
Nah. He said if a chick want to leave, I'm gonna open the door because chivalry ain't dead.
Okay.
Play your shit.
I mean, that's regular shit for me. I mean,
you know what I'm saying, like if she wanna go, I'm gonna let her go.
1,000%. That's it. Yes.
But I'm not gonna sit up there when a motherfucker asks me like, damn, like why y'all break up? Oh, I don't know.
It's none of your business why we broke up.
But no, and for the sake of the episode, you know, motherfuckers be sitting up there like, acting like they don't know what happened. Like, nah, like she was trying to change or he was trying to change and you wasn't with it.
1,000%.
Yeah.
When the breakup is because of you, the explanation is different.
Always.
The explanation is different. No one's really jumping out, making themselves look like what they are in this situation.
Nobody wants to be the bad guy. Me, I don't give a fuck.
For sure.
I be the bad guy all day. Anti-hero, whatever you want to call me. I'm that shit all day. Because I'm out for happiness. Motherfucker asked me straight up, what happened? I wasn't happy. You don't even got to ask me. Just know. Oh, he left, that motherfucker wasn't happy.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's
in this, guess what?
Yeah.
Men are given an outline on how to keep women because how you get her, if you started out dating her, keep dating her.
So part 2 is the opposite, or what? We doing part 2 next week or something?
We don't need to do part 2 because I'm about to sum it all up here.
Because we didn't speak on women taught how to keep a man. We didn't speak on that.
I would say we could get into that.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out then.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll figure it out.
But if you such a hater. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a panderer.
Yo,
I can't be a panderer because I preach that alpha shit. I can't be a panderer.
You're alpha panda.
We fighting. I'm like we fighting. That's it. I'm tired of your shit.
For the camera. I don't want to fight anybody. I just want to chill.
Tired of your shit.
That's recorded.
If you started out dating her, don't stop dating her, right? Like, yo, don't stop surprising her. Don't stop treating her like a queen.
What if I'm tired of doing that shit? I still gotta keep doing it.
Leave. Because now you changing. You changing up the shit. Leave. I don't want to do that no more. Leave.
Because
leave.
I'm changing.
Yeah, leave. Leave.
Now I gotta leave.
Now she got to lower her standards.
Wow.
Now you want her to lower her standards?
Wow. So shorty,
Would you accept that?
What's that point here?
Would you accept
That's
that?
not nice. That's not nice.
Would you accept that?
4.1, 4.
Would you accept it? Would you accept it?
This podcast is not about my personal
Would you
life.
accept it?
In
Practice
my
what you
life.
preach. Practice what you preach, player.
I'm not preaching shit to these
Practice
people.
what you preach.
Comedy show was a success, by the way. Shout out to y'all.
There you go. We made it. We almost made it through a whole episode without your bullshit.
I've been on bullshit the whole episode. But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I mean, that's cool. I understand what side you're on. You didn't even want to talk about the other side of the coin. And you say, I'm going to wrap it up just like this. So I understand what side you're on.
Because we're going to get a woman up here and we're going to ask a woman what you taught how to keep a man.
Panda. For sure. So, okay, so yeah, to sum it up, you wasn't taught how to keep a woman. Your life experience, the woman taught you. You got the whole umbrella, but under that, you learn your woman.
We're all given an outline on how to treat people. In that, once you have that outline, you then go to that specific person and you learn that person.
For sure.
And then you treat that person with the information that they have given you. If she like foot rubs, you give her foot rubs, back rubs, whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever the fuck it is she want, you give it to her, because I'm a sucker.
If you want to keep her,
sucker nigga.
If you want to keep her,
what he get? What he get?
Here you go with
we
your
not
bullshit.
talking about him. What he
because
get?
that's not what we talking about.
All right, man.
That's your problem. What you gotta if you give something, you gotta get something.
Yes.
Reciprocity.
Lauren said it.
Listen, like I said, we'll talk about
Shout
that.
out to Lauren.
We'll talk about the flip side of the coin. We'll talk about the flip side of the coin.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the flip side of the coin on another episode. But so we can get the fuck up out of here. Pardon me. We're given an outline. You meet your person. You learn your person. You give your person it is that they want if you want to keep them. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that you can keep a person that doesn't want to be kept. Because you can do certain things, and guess what? They don't want that shit from you no more. They want it from somebody else.
Yeah, and what if you giving me everything I want and I still just want to fuck off? Then what?
Then it ain't nothing that you could do to begin with. So it ain't about me keeping you at this point because you don't want to stay.
But she do want to stay.
But if you want to,
but if she do want to stay, but she want friends.
With maybe one of these beta motherfuckers, but not with the big dogs.
I'm just the information is needed.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Are you finished or you done?
Both of them.
Let's get the fuck up out of here.
All right now. All right, see y'all later.
Enjoy, like, subscribe, comment, do all that. And remember, you can't keep someone that doesn't want to be kept. But if they want to be kept, do what it is that they ask of you. That's how I'm on it.
Pandas for life.
Fuck you.